These couples are celebrating a victory. They're the first people to receive partnership certificates from the Tokyo metropolitan government. The status doesn't carry the same rights as marriage, but allows LGBT partners to be treated as married couples for some public services in areas such as housing and welfare.
Our relationship is quite solid already, so that won't change.
But now we can be confident in front of others without hiding and be sincere. It's more reassuring.
These women met in the US and started life as a couple when they returned to Japan. They've been together for more than 11 years. They applied for a partnership certificate as soon as they were announced.
It took us 2 minutes to fill out the form. There are gay people who haven't come out and who are scared that someone might recognize them at the town hall. So it's good that the applications can be made online.
In the past, it was impossible for gay couples in Tokyo to apply for a family bank loan or make medical decisions for their partner in emergencies. Some even had trouble getting time off work when their partner was sick.
Since companies now recognize us as an official couple, we can get maternity leave or justify our absence from work on the grounds that we are looking after our in-laws.
While not outwardly homophobic, Japan has been accused of failing its LGBT citizens, many of whom prefer not to publicly disclose their sexuality. And there are suspicions that ultra-conservative groups are influencing government policy. In June last year, a booklet containing homophobic views was circulated at a conference attended by several members of the ruling Liberal Democratic Party. One section describes homosexuality as a mental illness or addiction. The Nichome area of Shinjuku is one of the few places in Tokyo where gay people can be themselves.
The fact that there are many gay people here like me makes me feel safe. That's why I come to Nichome.
There are bisexual people here like me. The partnership certificates are a positive step. It's usually older people who oppose change.
Shoko manages this bar. The 24-year-old, who's gay, says it's a place without taboos, where people can enjoy the freedoms they're denied elsewhere.
Some of the customers are Japanese people who hide their sexuality. I'm part of a generation that accepts the LGBT community, but they're not. I think it would be easier for future generations.
Some municipalities became the first in Japan to introduce partnership certificates in 2015, but it took the Tokyo metropolitan government 7 years to follow suit.
It was important that the people of Tokyo, companies and administrative bodies, all understood the initiative. It took us a long time to win their support.
Outdated attitudes are proving hard to overcome. When they apply to rent properties, some gay couples introduce themselves as friends because some owners refuse to rent to same-sex couples.
As for renting apartments, it's the owner who decides. We don't have the legal authority to force them to rent to gay couples.
The Tokyo certificate, like those issued in other parts of Japan, is not legally binding. It's no guarantee against discrimination, and the move has got off to a slow start. So far, just 400 couples have applied in Tokyo, a metropolis of around 14 million people. In addition, some parts of Japan have yet to introduce partnership certificates. This American woman and her Japanese partner live in Kyoto with their daughter. In a groundbreaking lawsuit they filed along with other couples, they claim that the government's ban on same-sex marriages is unconstitutional and a violation of their human rights.
This lawsuit is necessary. Things have been improving in the last 4 years, even if the District Court of Osaka ruled that it was constitutional to bar gay marriage. This is unacceptable for us.
The plaintiffs will appeal against the ruling. While they're encouraged by the partnership certificates, they say they're only part of the solution. For one thing, the document doesn't guarantee a gay couple's right to have children.
I did not give birth to our daughter, and under the law that means I have no parental rights. I couldn't even put my name on the birth certificate. It's as though there is no link between me and her. Yes, really. As though we have no relationship. Like I'm a stranger. That's how I'm treated.
Their daughter, who was born in Japan, wasn't eligible for Japanese nationality. She's a foreigner in the country of her birth. Her parents thought of returning to the US, but decided not to abandon Japan, where, according to some opinion polls, more than half of the public agrees that same-sex couples should be allowed to marry.